EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. The veteran Joey Sly ready to get this started. Glad to have you with us, folks. And we are underway here at Gillette Stadium. I couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. They go play action. Daniels. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The rookie from LSU leading this offense well. A good throw there leads to a first down. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Second down and 6 now. Again, it's Robinson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Now Daniels. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Robinson gets the toss on the right side. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Off the play fake, Daniels. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jamison Crowder, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 6-0 our score after 1. 2 yards to go, second down. Douglas, the man in motion. Stevenson gets it again on second down. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Brissett. He'll dump this down to Stevenson. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out in the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. The tight end Henry here in motion. They go play action with Brissett. And pass complete. Here's Butte with it. And he will have a Patriots first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now Brissett. Gets this complete to Butte. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Right back to him for 10 more and a first. On play action, Brissett. That's complete right around the 8. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Second and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. Douglas, the man in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Hunter Henry from 6 yards away. And the Patriots are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. And Joey Sly on for the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts. The clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready, set. Here we go, set.
To the air goes Daniels. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Here we go.
Daniels looking to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play action, now it's Daniels. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Come on.
Daniels going to throw for it. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Check.
Douglas, the man in motion. Play action now. Brissett. He'll let this go deep for Bourne. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
A final shot before break. Daniels. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
Brissett sets to throw it.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Hey, kill. Go.
On the draw is Stevenson. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10.
At the 41. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Kendrick Bourne, 41 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Working out of the gun, Daniels. There's a short one pulled in by Simmett.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Throwing now is Daniels. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Marte Mapu.
And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Kill. 19. Go.
Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Into space at the 45. Down the left sideline. He may go.
And he will score. Touchdown, Washington.
Here's Seibert now to add the extra point.
It's right through, and we are now tied at 13. All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Brissett going to move him around here.
The tight end Henry here in motion. Throwing. Brissett.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
Dorrance Armstrong. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Brissett.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Robinson up the middle.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 44 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
On the counter, this is Robinson.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
2nd and 5 from the 8.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Commanders have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. But just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Seibert on for the PAT. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll pitch it to Robinson.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
To throw is Daniels. Quick slant to Crowder.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Austin Eckler.
29 yards.
And the Commanders have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter.
They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the fourth quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2.
They'll let Robinson try and run. And this play is not going to work. He's out of bounds, well shy of the goal line, and the try for 2 unsuccessful. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, kill. 19.
Play fake, Brissett.
And that's going to be incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Douglas, the man in motion. Brissett now.
Checking this down to Stevenson.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Brissett. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
19. Set. Go.
Brissett to throw for it on 4th. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
A 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Brissett going to move him around here. They'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Now Brissett. This one to Bourne, and he's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance.
It's caught inside the 25.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Well, they're not going to go quietly. That's a big play right there. 2 scores down. They're not out of this, but they've got to move.
One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th.
Now 1st and goal.
19, cut. Hey, kill. Go.
Brissett. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
19, cut. Go.
Here's Brissett.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
19, cut. Go.
This is 3rd and goal. Brissett. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
19, cut. Hey, kill. Go.
Now Brissett. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Let's go now.
And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long.
They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. They go play action. Daniels. That is caught.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line.
So it's Washington getting the victory here.
And I'll tell you what, it has not been with a whole lot of frequency over the last couple of decades or so that teams have come into New England and escaped with a victory, but that's what happened here.
It almost doesn't feel real, does it?
We've seen it so few times.
That actually happened, right? We saw it. They
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street and run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. We are about set for some football, and it's Joey Sly to kick things off. And we're underway here in South Philly. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. And this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Second down, Jackson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Third and long for Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He's got it. Beautiful catch on the sideline. He's inbounds. There is a penalty flag down, and that might wipe away the game. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Jonathan Jones. And the Patriots are going to take possession here at their own 33.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward. This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He'll find his tight end, that's Henry. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Austin Hooper. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's one running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run.
That one, take it in. Douglas. Touchdown, Patriots. And now they want to show they mean business here. Offense going to remain out there and try for 2. Keeping it in the air. Here's Brissett. And that is incomplete. See if that comes back to bite them a bit later on in this one. As for now, it remains a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is picked up. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Oh, we changed it. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. We are through one. The Patriots out on top. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Jackson. He manages to get the throw and completes it. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance. They have
in trouble, and he's going to be... Jackson now on second down. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And he will go all the way. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Now Justin Tucker for the point after. The kick is good. And the Ravens move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Marcus Jones now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play fake to Stevenson. Now Brissett. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
The motion man here is Bourne. Brissett to throw on 2nd down. And that one whipped away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Brissett. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Incomplete. Derek Waller on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Jones now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Play action, and here's Brissett. That one to the veteran Hooper. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
To throw, it's Brissett on 1st and 10. Has completed to Douglas. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun is Brissett. That one taken in by Douglas. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
This throw left side is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
To the air again is Brissett. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. It's the tight end Henry in motion. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Curtin Simpson. And the Ravens will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
Now, deep ball for Bateman. And that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. It's 2nd down. Throwing Jackson. And he got rid of it and completed. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Jackson now. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete,
And that ball intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we've reached halftime here. It is an 8-point game. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see if we come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Jones now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Set.
Now it's Brissett. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Hey, kill. 19. Set. Go.
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver. Leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up first down.
And he's going to take this all the way home. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England. And even though it's just the third quarter, they're trying to draw even right here and go for two. Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. He's got a man. Take it in for two. And we are all tied here in the third quarter. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. A return now from the full. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. Now, Jackson. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner, that is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple years, and then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him to comfortably turn into a runner and not have to slow down and pick up those extra yards after the catch. Just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front, Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Extra point try now for Tucker. He gets it to go.
I told him we don't care about wins or losses. Told him we don't try. Your boy is never going to try in any game. Not in these games. Not in these meaningless games.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Brissett throwing on 1st and 10.
Just fucking with him and every player I've been facing. I'm only trying out my custom playbook. Do not care about wins.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Brissett gonna throw. And he's open middle of the field. It is caught. They pick up
4-3.
through the air. 1st down, New England.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball.
Like I said, guys, it's hard enough I'm playing with backups. I'm not trying either.
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. Now Stevenson. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 9. The motion man here is Bourne. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes.
I mean, guys, look at how quick I'm going. I haven't read his defense once, and I haven't done my blocking adjustments with, I would say, the worst offensive line in the game.
Off the bootleg, here's Brissett. He's found his receiver, Butte. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Hey, check. Now Brissett. He finds Bell. That's caught. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be.
That's how these players play, right? I didn't even play like this when I had punters at quarterback, guys. Played 2 years with punters. No respect for themselves, their opponent, or the game.
Here's 1st and 10. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. Throwing again, Brissett. This one intercepted. Picked up by
Jesus Christ. What the fuck is going on? Dude, Brissett is like an elite quarterback for me. I play with 50 overall quarterbacks. No excuses.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Like I said, they're in the business of winning games, so I'm not.
You can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Going to go right back to Henry. And this will be good enough for a first down. Tackle made up near the 23.
Second down at these
Like I said, I do this to all players. I'm not trying to put a defense out there to blitz him. I'm not trying to put nickel double A gap mugs to try to get a sack or try to force him to throw a pick. I'm simply just going quick.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. That's a gain of 8.
There it is, the one stretch. There it is.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Like I say, I tell every opponent that I face, if you take advantage of my easy defense and me going quick on offense and defense, you will win games. You and your mother can beat me. You and your grandmother can beat me. Anybody can beat me. And anybody should beat me. Anybody should beat somebody not using any adjustments on offense or defense.
Go again here with Henry. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Big nickel most of the game. Like I said, take advantage of it. You could run or pass. Well, how many times did he pick me off this game? They shouldn't even have been picked. There was one pass I threw where my guy's like beating everybody downfield. The ball gets fucking lobbed as if he got hit, or it was like a high punt on the play. Like I said, this is the most I'll ever do to stop a play. Other players will constantly move their D-line. Move their front. No fact D, no user rush. Rarely blitz. I don't stay in, like I said, I don't match up. I don't stay in the same defense if my opponent can't beat them. I guarantee there are a lot of players that can't beat certain defenses, but I wouldn't stay in them. Players will stay in them if you can't beat it. Cover 2 invert, cover Tampa 2, cover 2 sink, the match coverages, cover 6. Oh, let's not fix what's not broken. That's their philosophy. Don't fix it if it, don't fix it if it's not broken. If it's not broken, right? I'm literally using 2 to 3 pages of coaching suggestions. And on defense, I'm using 1 page of coaching suggestions. What the fuck do you think is going to happen? And once again, another disrespectful player. Like I said. Screen pass. We're not even. Not by a long shot. We're not even. Like I said, they willing to do whatever it takes. I will leave a seam pass wide open. I will leave it wide open. Gonna play like that. And like I said, no onside kicks ever. Never had to use one in tournaments. Meaningful games. They didn't even know what route he had. Seriously. Just do it. Why do I never onside kick, guys? Because I should not have a chance to win a game that I fucked around all game long. That's what I do in these games, whether I win or lose. But look, another close game within 1 score. I have the worst offensive line in the game. I don't run the ball. No scheme ever in 22, 23 years. Never quit a game in 22, 23 years playing online. Let's see. Like I said, go quick on offense and defense. No blocking adjustments. I haven't read the defense for my last 10 opponents. Oh, yeah, right, sure, you haven't. Not by my standards. Not by my standards. Oh, and I still got 3 timeouts. Look at that. Wow. You know, it's crazy how many people or players would think, oh, but there's 30 seconds left. There's 3 timeouts. Which means you would literally they would only run out like 5 seconds if you stop them. On all 3 downs. Normal Y off close, huh? Trying to be cute here. And you know, another thing. One good thing I do command them, right, on is like taking advantage. What I mean is when I fake blitz right there, right? But how easy is it to go to a seam pass when I fake blitz? How easy is that? Like I said, my opponents are smart. They do what's smart. I will never do what's smart in these games. You have to pay me for that. You have to pay me if you want to see wins. Well, no, I mean, I'll get wins regardless, but you got to pay me to try. So, let's see, 10-13. Shouldn't fuck around with my sleep. And it's not even like a blocking adjustment issue. It's like I haven't needed to use blocking adjustments. I don't think there's one play where, I mean, maybe he got me with, you know, there's some plays that will happen where your offensive line will just leave a guy unblocked. It don't matter who your offensive line is. You could have the Lions' offensive line. You could have the Eagles' offensive line. It happens. It depends on your alignment. If I'm not reading if the front is wide, they'll get guys unblocked many times. You know, that's what, like, players are willing to do whatever it takes. Oh, I can't stop this guy. I'm going to try pinching my line. I'm going to try spreading my line. I'm going to try disguising my coverage nonstop. I'm going to move my front nonstop. I'm going to mix in blitzes. I'm going to use Fag D. I'm going to do this, do that. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, for what? You're not making any money. Seriously. And then they say like, oh, you know, oh, why would you ever play a game if you're not in the mood? Like I say, I'm never in the mood to play these games. I may be in the mood to start one, to play one, but second quarter comes, if I see my opponent using, certain tactics, right? Running the ball, a lot of adjustments on offense, doing fucked up shit, forget about it. No longer in the mood, you know what I mean? Like I said, I have to repeat everything I say against every opponent. To every opponent, because I gotta let them know. I gotta let them know how most players are and probably how they are. These are meaningless games to us because we're undefeated in tournaments. Do not take these games seriously. Do I want to win? Of course, who doesn't? But I'm not going to try everything to win. I'm not going to throw a kitchen sink at my opponent. No scheme, ever. Like I said, did I put a defense out there to stop the run? No. They were under center. Did I put a defense to stop the run? No. I said, I do not match up. Take advantage of it. A noob can beat me. And anybody and their mother can beat me in these games. But like I said, in tournament games, for some reason, some clicks, and I'm taking every play seriously. Holy shit, he still does it. But once again, never told any player they suck or they're trash, which is the opposite. Every single player, I think, will tell you you suck or you're trash if you play bad. Right? That's just one thing players do. Right? That's just the world we live in. That's the world we live in now, guys, right? We judge players who aren't good, and then we only care about results, right? We only care about results. We don't care how we get them. Somebody could just spam plays and beat me, right? You got A.J. Brown on cover. What do they do when the receiver's on cover? They'll literally hot route like a fucking hitcher pro. Like, I'll be in like third and long, and the only adjustment they'll make on the play, there's nobody playing over one of my receivers. I'll hot route that to a curl. Right? Or I'll take a peek to a seam pass, but then if it's not there, I got an easy fucking pass concept, right? I got an easy curl flat concept. I got an easy drive concept. I got an easy mesh concept. Easy sail concept, right? And I'm supposed to be okay, I'm supposed to be a good sport and say, gee golly, you beat me. Like, no, I'm not trying. It'd be one thing if I was trying. Because if I do not try one drive and I lose the game by one drive, what do you think I'm going to say? Oh, it's perfect. Excuses. You have the perfect excuses. You play with backups. You play with mostly backups every game. And you also have an excuse you're not trying. The proof is in the pudding. You can see I'm not trying. I don't have to. Hindsight's not, it's not 50-50. You can see I'll go quick on offense and defense. I don't match up on defense. I tell every opponent, hey, the win is there for the taking. So it's up to you to either take advantage. We don't, but it's up to them to take advantage. Should I? One seam pass. Never use seam passes. No seam passes. Very rare corner routes. No, never use like pro flat concepts. So fucking rare. I even take out slant concepts out of my game. I literally, I do not use slants. I'll take, you're limiting yourself. Oh, really? How the fuck am I in every fucking game? With one of the worst teams in the fucking game. Worst offensive line in the game. Playing with backups. I'm not just talking about the quarterback. Trash wide receiver core. Alright? Trash wide receiver core. Worst offensive line in the game. Don't run the ball, no scheme.
late second down.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long
Defensively,
time.
don't match
These are
up.
the hard way. When
Don't
they
read
give up, they
their
put another
defense
down.
when I'm on
That's a
offense.
smart
Don't read
move
their
to throw
defense
it away.
at every level by my standards. Don't do my blocking adjustments.
Now Brissett.
Yep, look at that. See? Look at that.
Sea of defenders have intercepted.
And Brissett is like an elite quarterback for me because I play with 50 overall quarterbacks.
Possession here at their own
I played 2
33.
years. I played with
That's a
punters
great
for 2
example of
years
ball
at
skills
quarterback.
right there, partner. You and I
Score
do a lot
four
of games, and I
plus
can't tell you how
touchdowns a
many
game.
guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on
I
the
had
task
players
at
tell
hand
me, yo,
and coming away with the
like,
interception.
instead of
The
like
Eagles offense set to begin
feeling
their next
disrespected,
drive.
most players feel
Just 2
disrespected
series
by
in
that,
here,
right?
Charles, but everything's gone to
And
script so far.
the only
They got a
thing
touchdown
also,
on their first drive. Their defense
there's
holds
probably
it,
not
and
one
they've
player
got a
who knows.
chance
Maybe
to
they
take
would do it as
two-score
like a
lead.
part of a challenge on their channel. I've never seen it. I don't watch Madden videos anyway, right? But you know, all these players too. What would they do? They'll either lab when the new game comes out, lab like crazy, right? Like they're studying for a fucking national spelling bee contest. Like it's ridiculous, right? And then they'll go through every single playbook, right? The shit that these players do. I'm undefeated in tournaments, mind you, right? Never use a scheme. Oh, best play. Best play he probably will ever have. I usually don't accept penalties, but pissed off. Pissed off that I have players that should not win beat me. I gotta do something about it, guys. I'm sorry, I gotta do something about it. You know, I don't know how I'm gonna prep myself to fucking try in these games because there's nothing on the line. There's no money on the line. You know what I mean? I'm not embarrassed or prideful enough. Do I care if I go on a 100-game losing streak? No, I care about who's beating me. Okay, once again, I say, never say a player sucks or is trash. I say what? They're lazy. I say what? They're just trying to exploit the game. Lazy. Like I said, defensively, they'll stay in whatever works. If I'm not reading the defense all game long and they go with a cover zero, they'll stay in it. Right? 4-3. Once again. Right? I mean, how many players probably just reading the corner or reading that flat? You know? 4-3. Players aren't even willing to do that. And I'm supposed to be okay with players who win games. You know, basically, you know, basing their schemes on, oh, I gotta be, it's not enough to have a good play call. I need to make sure I pick plays. I use plays that have 1 or 2 reads to beat every coverage. I can't go to my 3rd or 4th read. I need to run the ball. I need to use a play. I need to use play action. Right? It's not enough.
That's complete. It's Bell.
Yeah, it's like, and then they need to have an answer for everything.
And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down.
Holy shit.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
Oh my God. That's what I say, right? What do I say? I'll put players in certain positions and say, oh, I'll remember that during the game. I'll sub them out. Did I? Nope. Right?
They were there and they tackle him for a loss.
Hunter Henry brings it in. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line.
They didn't even know what the score was. It could be tied 0-0. He could be up 4 touchdowns. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I'd say, you know, like, what's another thing I say? I pick play calls because I go quick. Most of my plays can be defended by any defense.
They'll throw again. Brissett. He's got his right.
Look what happens when you go through your reads and you're not worried about a pass rush. Guys, I didn't read the defense. I just went through my reads. He could have had cover 0 out there. He could have had a nickel blitz out there. He could have had, he could have had anything out there. He could have had a cat corner blitz, anything. I'm not reading the shell. I'm not reading the front. I'm not doing my blocking adjustments. Nothing. I say take advantage of that too. Who the hell's gonna tell? Who's gonna say that? Who's gonna say that? If players want to win games, you think they're gonna give that advantage out? No. Am I trying to play some kind of reverse psychology, telling you like, oh, don't worry, don't defend those seam passes. Oh, blitz me because I'll take advantage or something? No. Like I say, do whatever you need to. Use a rush, play fag D, blitz me, do whatever you need to. And that looks like a run to me.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Patriots are an extra point away from capturing the lead.
Right, well, what happens? Like, oh, I mean, to other players, to them that's trying right there. Oh, I scored. I went on a good, decent drive. Oh, he tried on that drive. No. I mean,
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown.
Not by my standards. Like I said, what do I say in practice, guys? And games against CPU guys, right? I do my challenge videos, right? When I take a 75, 77 overall team with a 75 overall offensive line, meaning 75 at every offensive line position, and then I'm going up against a 97 overall team that I created. Meaning they have the best players at every position. It's basically, it's even better than a Pro Bowl team. Look what he's doing. You know you can't throw somewhere else on a screen. Probably, risking it there. There's some screen passes you can throw. Like I forgot the names of them, but some of them are like the cross, the double cross H-back screen where you have like a mesh concept with the screen pass, you know. Oh, what are we doing out here now? Wait, is the Andy Reid? Is the Andy Reid calling a screen pass twice in a row?
They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
And players think I'm trash talking. I don't know. I don't know how
after back-to-back incompletions.
Even like opening my mouth is trash talking. Yep. Somebody literally did that, I think, earlier today. The same exact thing. Guess what? He was watching YouTube clips. Because I doubt he came up with that himself. Oh, wait a minute. No, if you lab with the screens, you know, you don't even have to lab that much to know that. But holy shit. Earlier today, literally the same day, I thought that was fourth down too. Wow. How about that? To go with something easy. Yep. I don't have a problem with that. I will tell you certain situations I don't have a problem with. First of all, end of the half, I do not care what they do. Short situation, I don't care what they do. By all means. Because I'll do the same thing. But I still won't use money plays at the end of the half too. Like, I look for screens. It's not like I'm gonna, you know, it's not like, oh, every time he runs a screen, I'm just gonna go to it. You know what I mean? I'm saying, like, I look for it all game long, and I've done that for years. But it's smart too. Like I said, my opponents do what's smart. Because the little hesitation of thinking that it's thinking that a screen might be coming is all they need. Because your eyes are looking in the backfield to key in on that running back, right? Like I said, but we ain't doing that shit. Holy fuck. What, is it trying to troll us? Hey, we were in the business of trolling plays. Not anymore, guys. I mean, I was trolling players because in order for me to use the same plays that my opponents did, if I got a big seam pass, if I got a big play from a seam pass, I would just take a field goal on first down as soon as I got in good field goal range. I would take a field goal. Some players were so fucking irate, pissed off, they quit. I mean, you tell me. You tell me. How can you be so pissed off because your opponent's kicking field goals on first down, trolling you, that you would be willing to quit? Holy shit, that's a different kind of pride. What did I say? Game pass. And the other thing too, if they know that they're being, if they know that their opponent's live streaming, they'll do anything to win the game. Anything.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13. Now after the touchdown, here's
I don't know how to explain it. You know, every single player I face, whether I talk or not, they're disrespectful, and I don't need to. They're disrespectful by the way they play. I have no respect for the game. No respect for themselves, the game, or their opponent. You shouldn't have it. You shouldn't have respect for your opponent. You shouldn't have respect for your opponent, but have respect for the game. You know? Yeah, that's actually a good play right there. Think about it. You actually have like double vertical routes, and then you have like I don't even know what the fuck to call that shit. Some of these routes I do not know what the fuck to call. It's like a weird delayed angle route. And then you have, so if that's not there, right, you read the defense playing back, you just go to that. I mean, it's that simple. That's how you can have 4 reads, guys. That's how you can have 4 reads. Let's add a read or two. You know? Show me that you can have 3, 4 reads, and I'll respect the fuck out of you.
The slot man goes in motion left. Brissett. And pass complete. Here's Butte with it. He's tackled a yard short.
See, don't know the situation.
Good gain of 9 on first down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts.
In my opinion, I don't really think this is a money play.
In this first half of action.
They have to be in 1 or 2 different types of defenses for this to be like a big play or a touchdown.
To throw, Brissett. He'll let this go deep for Bourne.
Okay. I was gonna say.
That will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way.
Some people might even be surprised the way I'm playing with a backup quarterback. Like most people, like I said, they think like, oh, they're gonna use some pussy type offense. They're gonna chip it down.
On play action, Brissett. He's got his target. That's complete.
I don't think they'll anyway. I mean, I will, but not like it's got to be a real chip shot.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last
So
play
that'll be
here
a chip
of
shot.
this first half.
Chip shot, chip shot. What do we got here? What do we have here? With our own play. What do I say? I usually don't know what the fuck my own play is. He could use a rush me. I wouldn't have a problem with that right now.
They'll throw now on the final play. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway.
I didn't even look at my fucking...
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Depth chart for... I mean, I did look at my depth chart for kick returning, but if I had known that I had Bolden out there, holy shit.
Much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
Wow, dude, why? What? It's like 99 times out of 100. He's running the hit. That doesn't have an option route. What the fuck is that? Can you imagine? Oh, the game will punish you. Like, in real life, do we throw? Can we throw the ball before a receiver makes their cut or finishes running the route? You bet your fucking ass. Tom Brady has made a living of it. The best in the game has made a living of it. Right? They say, how many times is that one picked off? You know, because it's not really a little bit of a seam pass.
22 yards there, a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to
I guarantee you, like, one of their plays, and what do the analysts say too? Like, oh, they're inside the red zone. Look out for a seam pass, pussy.
They go play action
right?
With Brissett.
Bullshit. I mean, most players are getting sacked there because they're like staring something to them. Oh, I really want that PAY drag wheel. I really want that tight end, right? We know because we used to be like that. Yep, what did I say? I get lazy like 99.9% of players, and I'll try to go with freebies. But look at him, he's celebrating. Why? Because we're talking. He's celebrating.
I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the
Did we
board
say
so far,
anything wrong?
Too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost
Some players have even told me, oh, no, you didn't say anything wrong. You don't need to say anything wrong. You were just talking all day. I don't understand these players. Look at that. Yep. Right there, I don't care. I don't mind. That right there.
A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the
But
Eagles
like I
are able to
said,
strike quickly to add on to their lead.
oh, first of all, I thought he already scored. I thought it was a 2-point conversion. That's why I said what I said. Look at this.
Hurts will throw.
Monster. Wow.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2.
Doing it. Oh my God, guys. Dude, he would be laughed out of a fucking tournament. Even if he won games. Nobody would respect him. Shit.
I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Look at these fucking hits, bro. Look at this. Fucking Chauncey Gardner? He a hard hitter? No. Tell me I'm wrong.
So they can get 2 more possessions.
Now Brissett.
Once again.
Right back to Henry, and Henry's got
Fifth read on the
again.
play.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
What do you think I lose? Because I have 3 to 5 reads a game.
We talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do.
I'm not doing anything about it, though. I'm not reading the front. Look, right now I'm reading the front. Look at the front. If I don't read the front, you know what I mean? Like, holy shit. I haven't read his front all day long. Take advantage of it. You should be up more than 19 points. Take advantage. This guy got lucky. He didn't take advantage. He got lucky. He's up 19 points. Oh, I don't think that's being lucky. He's up 19. How's that lucky? Bro, are you serious?
Out of the gun, Brissett.
I forgot what route he even had.
Rifles one incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield.
I hate this more for you guys, because you guys don't even know how I play. For real.
As they come up on 3rd down. And in the air once more, it's Brissett. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there.
Watch, some players might think like, oh, you cheating, you going deep like that. I had players back in the day who would spam throwing it deep to Calvin Johnson and Julio Jones. Just spam it every fucking play. Every play.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
Did I read the defense pre-snap? In goal line, it's hard to read the defense, but I did not read the defense once all game. Not once. Pretty impressive. Worst offensive line in the game. No run game. No scheme. Do I need a scheme? When I'm using so many different formations and sets, do you need a scheme? No, we don't need a scheme. If I ever use like a run and go with a play action off of the same run, it's an accident. If I spread my opponent out, it's an accident. Like I said, in these games, I do not use any strategy on offense or defense.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
There's some games or some times of the day where I'll be willing to try a little more. You know? I saw that, I was like, let him win that. Let him win that.
Because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you bet you can take the spirit away from another team.
Don't even know what he did on offense, to be honest. Don't know what plays he used.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Good one.
He'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly
You know, maybe it's my condescending voice. You know, I don't know why players take me the wrong way.
The pressure got home on
I
that
don't know.
last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
All right. Bro, that's what I want to see. Thank you. I want to see that right there. Is that so hard to ask? But still, they might be doing that premeditatedly. You know? I don't. I get to that naturally. You know, what do players do? Oh, if everything's open and going, I'm going to run in with my quarterback. But can you do it naturally? Or do you need to think about it pre-snap? Do you need to, like, as soon as you get in the goal line, do you think NFL quarterbacks, do you think a non-mobile quarterback is thinking when they get in the goal line, oh, you know, I got this pass concept. If nothing's open on the play, I'm going to take off. No, no. You think Aaron Rodgers thinks that, even though he gets a lot of those? You think he's thinking that pre-snap? You think he's premeditating that? No. It happens naturally. Nothing wrong with that, though. Everything my opponents do has a strategy behind it. Nothing wrong with that either, but here's the difference. These games are meaningless, and they should be meaningless to them. I'm not saying they don't need to try. I'm just saying, like basically, they're whores. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They basically, they're whores. They're prostitutes. You know? My camera fucked up right there. They're prostitutes, and they work for free. They work for free. Yep, I have an answer for everything. But there you go. Listen, I say players will run a stretch, right? They'll spam it. He's probably the first player, one of the first players I ever seen in my 22, 23-year Madden career actually maybe like call a stretch and then maybe read the defense and say, oh, he's really soft. I'm going to keep the stretch, or I'm going to check to the stretch. Maybe he didn't have a stretch. Whether he did or not, he either checked into it or he kept the play. Right? Yeah. I mean that looked good. Like I said, I don't care if you throw a pick. If you're going through your reads, I have respect for you. That looked like he actually went through his reads. But I'll say something like I said years ago. Once they get past that second read, they're usually throwing it blindly, not me. Look at that. Look at that. Holy shit, dude. Last game and this game, I had 2 wide open touchdowns, right? My receivers open, wide open, like 10, 15 yards behind the defense. I step up in the pocket, throw it. That shit like looked like it was a punt, like a fucking, what do you call it? Like a high hang time punt. Like it made no fucking sense.
Here's Brissett. Now right to board. That'll leave him.
Look at it, 243 yards, 2 touchdowns.
8 yards there.
I would have had 4 if I actually read his defense.
The line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Brissett now.
Finally, dude. Fucking, oh, ridiculous.
Down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
Fucking
A
sorcery.
big play there. His second touchdown
Fucking
of the
ridiculous.
afternoon. And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Another game where it's down to 1 score. Like I said, no onside kicks.
Here we go now as we get
Ever.
set for a big 2-point conversion.
Luckily in tournaments, I never needed one.
Douglas, the man in motion. They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone. So that shaves 2 more off the deficit. As they
Like,
now
am I
trail
saying
by
I would
5.
win every game, guys? Obviously, no. Right? I'm undefeated in tournaments because I didn't play that many games. But I'm undefeated. Right? I'm not playing hundreds of games in tournaments.
Now to kick off after the touchdown.
Hell, I haven't even played a tournament in like 2-3 years. Because I'm not in the mood to play these games, and I'm not in the mood to play a tournament game. When I was undefeated in tournaments, I was so excited. I was like, holy shit. I told my dad, like, hey, I might have a career doing this.
Already
I was
at
like,
the line, this Philly
fuck it.
offense set to go. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that
I
led
still
to a
wasn't trying in
touchdown.
no
Here
tournament.
we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball.
I saw it the whole way.
He picked off the last one. What you gonna do about it?
But
now?
I'm like, I gotta
So
cover
you do
2,
throw the football.
right? I gotta cover that or
But throw
cover
with confidence.
the other
If
thing.
there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
So, like, tell you one thing. I don't know what players want. I don't know if they want respect. I don't know if they want acknowledgement. I don't know what they want. Some players will be like, I just want you to shut up.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Yeah.
Gonna be caught down.
And I say that because my opponent takes these games seriously. You know, and if I'm going to acknowledge or respect what they do, I'll respect their play calling. I'll respect, you know, I'll respect them making the game, like, stupidly easy. You know what I mean?
Now a chance to
But
make
what
that
did
big
Tom
play
Brady
really
say
hurt. It's 1st and goal just
when he was
outside
asked in an
the 5.
interview
Going for the knockout punch.
where he thinks the game is and where he thinks the game's heading, right? He gave the same answer that I give, the same thing that I say to all these Madden players. The game is being dumbed down. Every time a quarterback is drafted high or whatever, right? We have to dumb the game down. We have to, they have to use plays that they used in college to help their natural, like, progression of their career, right? Like I said, look at somebody, first of all, like I said, look at that. You ain't stopping the run playing nickel, big nickel. You're not stopping the run. Like I said.
It just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other sideline.
Yeah, take an incredible comeback in the
And I'm so glad that Tom Brady gave that answer, because I always said he's got. I said this years ago, way before he was, way before he retired, way before. I said, once these RPO quarterbacks were coming into the game, right? My team won a Super Bowl with RPO. I would gladly trade that. I do not. That Super Bowl don't exist to me. The first one we won don't exist to me.
pressure.
I love Nick Foles.
Make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back
He was my
line.
guy. I
In
could
this
not
case,
believe
the offense
we got him
figured it out.
again.
And he's
You know
gonna
what I
be
mean?
stopped cold. Good coverage there
I
by the
mean,
key
I was
team to
so
bring that
hyped when we got
return to
Nick
an
Foles
abrupt halt.
that I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch every preseason game
Here's
he plays.
first and
I'm gonna,
10.
you know, I was almost hoping like he would have to play for once. You know what I mean? Because I love the guy. I wish he never left, right? But once I found out he used
He'll get this into the
RPO,
hands of Stevenson.
first of all, I
And
find
he's
it
out
hard to
of
believe
bounds, so
that
a
most of the
spectacular
game any
start,
quarterback
one
would
play,
use
and they're
RPO,
up
but
past the 40.
apparently
Clock management
that
definitely critical here
that
if they want to get back in this game.
that can happen.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the
With all the
tempo in
passes
this
I
case,
saw
down a
him
couple of
rip, you
scores.
know, I don't
Want
know
to make
how
sure they
those
have a
could be
chance to win
RPOs.
this ball game.
Here's Brissett. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside
Didn't
the
even know I
20.
had timeout. Well, you
Now
know,
the
like I said.
Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds
I looked
remaining
down
in
and
the
was like,
ball
oh,
game.
Philly has 3
Here's
timeouts,
first
and I'm like, you
down.
know, a diehard Philly fan, so I thought that was me.
Brissett. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
What do you expect with that
Darius
play?
Slay with a pick.
I
And
keep
the
the play.
Eagles are gonna take possession
And I'm not
here
even keeping the
as they've
play
got it
because I
at
got
their
that
own
tight end
4-yard
like
line.
double
Well,
move or
the
shake
field
route.
goals probably
I
aren't
just
gonna
went
cut
to
at
it
this
quick
point. This was
because
touchdown or bust,
I'm
and
just going quick.
unfortunately
That's
for
how
them,
my
it
mind works.
turned out to
Quick,
be
quick, quick.
bust.
Yeah, they're feeling
In
like
these
they've
games.
got to force the issue here. Maybe take some
Tournaments,
chances
I'm
they
taking
wouldn't
my
have
sweet ass
earlier in the
time.
game. But give credit to this
Tournaments,
defense.
I
They've
play
really
like
stood
Peyton
tall
Manning,
throughout,
Tom Brady,
and they come up with
Aaron
the
Rodgers.
interception in the end
I'm
zone.
trying to steal like go left. Yep.
He's going
I
deep
always
for
say
Brown. Well, this
go
is
to the
taken in.
one-on-ones,
It's
and that's
complete.
no respect.
So it's the Eagles who get the win here, and the guy who really led the way.